Just look at the empty streets in Kemah's entertainment district. This is a tourist town crippled by the coronavirus. There are only 5 reported cases in town.
The downturn in business here is translating to deep budget cuts at City Hall.
But sales tax revenues, they're down 75%. The tourists are gone. Even cops have been furloughed.
We're staring down a tough situation, and we need to make the best decision today.
On a typical Kemah weekend, the Voodoo Hut is one of the hottest places in town. Last December, Menny Skaris tried to break up a fight outside the bar, we're told. Minutes later, his skull was fractured. Menny died.
Life's miserable. Life is not the same.
4 months later, the Harris County medical examiner has finally confirmed what Elaine Hernandez and her parents have been screaming from the very start. This was homicide.
We're 4 months into his homicide, and nothing's been done. I'm enraged.
Kemah police were told who did this from the beginning, but there's been no arrest, no criminal charges. And now tears, they've turned to anger.
I'm beyond frustrated. Frustration is not even in the vocabulary now. It's pure anger.
The family's investigation hit a brick wall at Kemah PD. Evidence at the crime scene reportedly disappeared. The police won't even let the family hear the 911 calls, citing an open investigation.
Do I just tell everybody in the world that you can go to Kemah and murder somebody and you get away with it? Because that's how I feel.
These city records have made Menny's family even angrier. They're budget documents from the Kemah Police Department in the months before the killing. Money for a dispatch fridge, break room tables, a camera for criminal investigators, even bar stools. Why is that so suspicious to this grieving family? They were donations to Kemah PD from the Voodoo Hut.
I think they're protecting the bar. I think they're protecting certain individuals that are involved because of certain relationships with the mayor. 100% absolutely guarantee. What does it take for a corrupt city to take somebody to jail?
Corruption? That's a serious accusation. But listen to what happened as the family pursued Kemah's police files in the case.
You want all the recordings coming into dispatch.
The grieving family then hears something shocking from a Kemah Police Department employee. It's caught on tape. We have altered the voice.
Is there anything else that we need to do as far as talking to anyone else? Do we need to pull?
No, because everybody else is kind of crooked.
The advice? Don't trust the town's police commanders, even the chief?
Dwayne Dolcefino. I never met you before.
Walter Gant became police chief in Kemah last summer after the tragic boating death of the town's former chief, Chris Reed. Chief Gant isn't just hiding records in the Menny Skaris case. He won't turn over records in the domestic violence case involving the mayor and her husband. It wasn't their fight we want to know more about. Within 24 hours of that incident, 2 Kemah police officers resigned. Both had information about the mayor's alleged relationship with another Kemah police officer.
You concerned that it sort of looks like everyone that may have known about this has suddenly left?
No. Chief Gant then made all the other police officers sign a non-disclosure agreement the day after the incident. The mayor hasn't explained any of this at city council since, but with the virus leaving Kemah a virtual ghost town, the city council has been focused on shedding the city budget.
But I think we would start first with City Hall. I think that there's some low-hanging fruit here.
The spotlight was on Debbie Hart, Kemah's communications and marketing director, costing the town of just 2,000 people almost $90,000 a year.
Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you.
Hart had been spending a lot of time posting free concerts on social media, but Mayor Gale defended spending so much money in such a small town.
And I don't think that communications can come to a complete stop in the city.
Terri Gale had dramatically increased City Hall administrative spending to hire Debbie Hart. Maybe it's just a coincidence that Hart is a big shot in the Kemah Oaks homeowners group. They turn out about half the vote in Kemah city elections, and that's likely why Gale is mayor in the first place.
Okay, we've got a motion and a second. If there's no further discussion, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
In the end, most of the council apparently viewed Hart as some of that low-hanging fruit.
I think we can, drive around in a golf cart with a megaphone and reach more people than we do on Facebook.
Kemah City Hall is closed these days, but the council is still open for business. You can see their meetings all the time, but they refuse to give us any email communications between Debbie Hart and Mayor Gale. And we asked for those weeks ago.
Citizens of Kemah need to really take a hard look inside the city of Kemah.
Local politics doesn't matter to Elaine Hernandez, and who could blame her? Bringing her brother's killer to justice is her fight. We told her one of the police officers furloughed is one of the investigators in her brother's case. The family says the Galveston County DA's office has been silent too. Coronavirus blamed for slowing justice in this tourist town.
So you're going to tell me that I can go somewhere, murder somebody, walk free until coronavirus is over? I don't buy that.